stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
And we saw great numbers on jobs on Friday.
Stocks are higher following that strong employment report.
The private sector was on fire.
This is huge confirmation that the growth story is intact.
We're seeing very healthy job growth.
This is a mind-boggling number.
This is a signal that the economy is very strong, and I would not be at all surprised to find that in the second quarter, we achieved pretty close to a 4% annualized growth rate.
Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network, where you'll get the truth. When you ask, what do you think the market's going to do? I'll tell you the truth. What you're hearing there is not the truth. If that were the truth, then why is it that we have not seen an economy grow 3%? The last time we've seen that was in 2005. Why? If this is all true, why are we not at 3%? Haven't seen one since 2005. What are you, nuts? This is crazy. This is nuts. It makes no sense. And we have, again, we have an economy where, and again, Trump, this is Trump's 500th day. And I want to celebrate the 500th day. I think he's done some terrific things, especially for the economy. But I really get sick when I hear these people come on and they say, oh, no, it had nothing to do with Trump. It has all to do with Obama. What are you, nuts? Listen.
Everything has flipped right back to almost Reagan-era exclusion and seclusion.
Reagan-era
and now we have a president. A president right now talking. Literally, we're talking about collusion. Look at what this is. This is the comedian's job.
But you're saying
this is what we go back to.
Reagan-era exclusion. Yet we just had Charles Payne on talking about black unemployment rate is at the lowest it's ever been. That's not exclusion. That's a better way of life.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the black unemployment being at the lowest it ever been would have been based out of Obama administration.
That is not true at all. Are you kidding? If you want to compare Trump to Obama, you need to compare one thing only. It took a white president to make black unemployment the lowest number ever recorded since the BLS began. It had nothing to do with Obama. Not a thing to do with Obama. Are you kidding? This is nuts. Remember, it was, again, Trump who cracked down on illegal immigration in sanctuary cities. It was, remember, Trump who got us out of the Paris Climate Agreement. Trump who got us out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Both were killing jobs here at home. Remember, Trump had to reverse Obama's 34,000 environmental rules that increased the cost of housing, increased land costs. Because when he put all those regulations on, much of the land could not be used. Therefore, the land that could be used, the price soared. And the cost of your home, the price is in the land, not the brick and mortar. It was his environmental rules, his crazy environmental rules, that had prices of land soar that made housing out of the reach of many people. He also did something else. If you take, when he sold all, the worst thing he could have done, and why we had, one of the biggest reasons why we haven't seen an economy at a GDP of 5%, a growth of 5%, since 2005 is because of what Obama did when he was working with all the hedge funds. Remember what he did? He destroyed part of the economy is gone. Let me explain. When there were hundreds of thousands of homes that the banks foreclosed on, Obama made a deal with all the hedge funds and banks. And he says, I will sell them to you. Think about what he did. First of all, he bailed out the banks using $16 trillion of our money. And that's another reason why the economy has yet to recover a 3% GDP since 2005. That $16 trillion, we haven't gotten that back. He provided trillions of dollars, as I say, to the banks and Wall Street hedge funds and private equity funds, and he quietly let them amass this rental empire. He let them go in and snap up from the banks 20 cents on a dollar, 30 cents on a dollar, homes that were foreclosed in Atlanta, in Charlotte, in Chicago, in Orlando, in Phoenix, and right here in my backyard, Lakewood Ranch. 20 cents on a dollar, 30 cents on a dollar. In one move, Blackstone bought 1,400 houses in Atlanta in one day. Blackstone has they spent well over $7.5 billion, all funded by you and me. Bought 40,000 bank foreclosed houses across the country. At one point, they were spending $100 million a week on purchasing all these homes across the country as low as 10 cents on the dollar. On average, it was about 25, 30 cents on a dollar. This killed our economy. This is why we can't get back to 3%. Why? If you remember Margaret Thatcher, when she became prime minister in the UK, the first thing she realized that her country couldn't grow because they were a rental society. All rental. She turned around and gave those rentals and said, we're selling these rentals, giving them, not even selling, giving it to the people. So when they own it, they'll go out, buy furniture, they'll buy lawnmowers, they'll fix it up. We'll get our economy roaring. And that's what she did. Obama did just the opposite. After 9/11, and he goes and he gives all this housing, which, by the way, is almost 1 point of our GDP. 1 point. That's why we can't get back. He should have been better off giving the houses back to the people that he foreclosed on. Give them a break. Because it's home ownership. Don't rent them. By renting these hundreds of thousands of homes, to get to 3% is difficult because nearly 1% is now out of our economy because there's rentals. We're a rental economy. That's how terrible a president he was. He was a socialist. Are you kidding? Giving these homes to the banks for rental? How'd that help our country? Not at all. Look what he did with Clinton. Clinton reduced welfare by half because you had to prove that you were to get welfare. You had to either have some sort of job or getting an education or trying to better yourself. He dropped it by half. When Obama came in, he took the law put in place by Clinton and clawed it back. And as soon as he did, welfare rose by more than 50% immediately. What are you, nuts? We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil'sGang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, Phil'sGang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
You know, I think we're on the front end of what will turn out to be the best prosperity boom in several decades. The economy is clicking on all cylinders.
Good day for the market.
Goldilocks still rules, in my view.
Could rightly say, This is the Obama bull market.
There are a lot of powerful positives. The economy's pretty good.
Today, another optimistic economic sign, this time coming from the housing sector, mostly thanks to a significantly stronger consumer confidence reading.
When I look at a roaring stock market, I can't really fault Bernanke right now.
It's rising real interest rates, and that means over time, better economic growth.
The economy is stronger than you think.
And right after that, the economy crashed. The stock market crashed. We're hearing the same stuff again from the same exact people. They're not telling us the truth. You want to know what's really funny about these job numbers they're all excited about, which nobody will tell you? You know, at 223,000 jobs, and let's forget, you got to deduct 40% of the 223,000 right off the top because those are assumptions that they make, fake assumptions. But let's leave the 223. What they won't tell you is on an annual growth rate, that 223,000 is signaling, that's only 233,000 jobs. That's a growth rate of 1.61. That's all. That signals a recession. That is backed, that a recession's coming. That is further backed up and substantiated by the yield curve, which means when the 2-year Treasury, the yield is catching up with the 10-year Treasury yield. The 10-year Treasury yield's at almost 3%, 2.91. Now, where you want the 2-year Treasury yield is at 2.1. or 2. Or let's even do this better, where you ideally would like the 2-year Treasury at 1.48 instead of 2.48. Here's my point. The closer it gets, we're at 2.48 on the 2-year, and we're at 2.91. And when you push those up from 1.48 to 2.48, and you're heading towards the 2.91, that is a recession. It signals a recession. It's never wrong. The last time that the 2-year Treasury got this close to the 10-year Treasury yield, almost the same, we had a recession. It's been correct 7 out of 7 times. Remember, the reason the economy hasn't grown a 3% GDP since 2005, that's the last year. Last year, and think of the trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars they dumped into this economy, and they can't get it there. It's because of the debt. Last quarter GDP was at 2.9%. Right? The last quarter, 2017, 2.9%. Our first quarter, 2018, came at 2.2%. What are you, nuts? We're lower. In this quarter, we're lower now than we were the last quarter of 2017, but they're all excited, and they're all excited with 223,000 jobs, which on an annual growth rate is an anemic 1.61. It signals a recession, which is putting the 2-year Treasury almost on top of the 10-year Treasury, which further substantiates a recession's coming. And yet, last week, the Atlanta Fed puts out another fake projection that we're going to have a 4.7% GDP for the second quarter. For the second quarter. We just came in the first quarter below the last quarter, 2017, but they're projecting. Remember, the last time they did that, they said the first quarter of 2018 was going to come in at 4.7%, but it came in at 2.2%. It's all a bunch of nonsense. The national debt's at $21 trillion. That's the killer. A huge drag on our economy's growth. The annual interest rate alone is $475 billion a year. That works out to be more than $61,300 for every man, woman, and child, and nearly $167,000 for every taxpayer in the country. That's your burden. Oh, they don't want to talk about that either. See, this is what they did right before the crash in 2008. Same thing. So when you pay that kind of interest, $475 billion, that leaves little for new bridges, if any, highways, medical and high-tech research, training, education. And when you can't put money towards that, it hurts our GDP growth. The budget deficits, if things were so good, as they're saying, then how come the U.S. debt is growing 7 times faster than the economy, causing our budget deficits for 2017 to be at $665 billion. The year we're in right now, 2018, we're going to be having a deficit even higher, $833 billion. And 2019, we're going to be at $995 billion. Hey, we're going the wrong way. But they're telling us everything is wonderful. It's Goldilocks again. Congress is growing debt 7 times faster than the economy, these dopes. These are our representatives we sent to Washington. They're growing. Our representatives are in Washington growing the economy 7 times faster than the economy. They can get away with it because they got these people, these jibber jabbers on Fox and CNBC and Bloomberg's and the rest of it out there cheerleading, just putting out narratives that are full of lies. Household debt is growing 60% faster than your wages. Unbelievable. You're not going to hear that. Not from them. Weak wages have been subsidized by low rates on homes and cars, easy credit. Give people a 7-year car loan, for God's sakes. And as a result, our consumers are spending twice as fast as their income. And they're telling us that's okay. That's a good thing, they're telling us.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in because we're doing well.
Yeah, we're doing well in the stock market, he says. But the stock market is not the economy. See, tax rates will enrich the big corporations, the CEOs, and the largest shareholders, but not Main Street. So to say that the stock market reflects the health of the economy, that's a lie. It's a fake narrative. As it will never reach Main Street. The money will never reach the middle class. Increase in wages will not reach you. This is unbelievable. But why do they get away with it? Because they can. We'll be right back. Take a look at some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, You have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, talking about these job numbers and talking about the president, which I think he's done a terrific job, and for anybody to give all the credit to Obama, and all Obama did is build a welfare state. That's all he did. He built a welfare state. That's crazy. They can't even give him credit. Now, one thing he shouldn't get credit for, and he should be criticized for, is this. Here he is as candidate Trump.
Don't believe those phony numbers when you hear 4.9 and 5% unemployment.
The 5% figure is one of the biggest hoaxes.
The unemployment number, as you know, is totally fiction. And our real unemployment is anywhere from 18 to 20%. Don't believe the 5.6. Don't believe it.
And he's right. He is absolutely right. We were about 18% unemployment. When you add back the 1.5 million people that they leave off the rolls, they call discouraged workers. A person who hasn't had a job for a year, but he's looking. Oh, well, if you're looking, haven't had a job for a year, but you're looking, oh, you're not considered unemployed. You put those back in, you're at 18%. So he's right. But here's what he said Friday when the job number came out. Just the opposite of what he said as a candidate. And this he should be criticized for.
On an economic scale, you look at the numbers, 3.8%. We have the lowest numbers of unemployment that we've had. Is it 50 years? I think it's 50 years, right? So we have some of the best economic numbers we've ever had as a nation, and that goes a long way.
He's talking about 3.8%. Then how come he's saying when it was at 5%, it was phony? It's not phony at 3.8%? That he should be criticized for. Now, but the good news is this. What he's sending is a signal that he's going to do quantitative easing. What's that mean? The 10-year Treasury yield is bumping up against 3%. Now, remember, when the market crashed in 2008, we had a debt of $10 trillion. Today we have a debt of $21 trillion. Back then, we had an interest rate that we were paying on our national debt of 3.7% on only $10 trillion. Today, we're near $3 trillion. We're paying 3%, near 3% again on $21 trillion. Plus, we didn't have the budget deficits like we had back when the market crashed in 2008. So things are much worse now than in 2008. But how have they been propping the market up to stay here? Through stock buybacks. Through stock buybacks. That they keep pushing the stock market up. And as long as people believe that the stock market and the economy is the same thing, they can get away with it. I can sit here all day and tell you how it's not connected at all, but you're not going to believe me. And as I said, if we are doing so well, why haven't we grown to 3% since 2005? Why haven't they raised interest rates? Why have, in a 2-year period, on B, raised interest rates 5 times compared to Greenspan 17 times? Why? Why has oil, if you remember, they spiked oil in 2015. The Saudis and Russians got together and said, let's cap the oil price to push this, the amount of oil we produce to run oil prices up from $34 to $72. And they did. Well, guess what they're doing now? Uncapping it. And the prices dropped back already to $66.50, which I told my gang to get out before that happened. And our oil stocks, we had an average of about a 13% gain, 14% gain on our oil stock. We got out. I had everybody getting out when everybody else was getting in. And we escaped the pullback on oil. We got those beautiful profits. So wait a minute, if the economy is doing so good, if there was such demand, wouldn't they keep oil prices? I mean, it makes no sense to them taking the cap off now. They're trying to make money is what they're doing. See, there's no demand. They said there's tremendous demand for oil. That's why oil went up from $34 to $72, these jibber jabbers. A total lie. If that's true, then why is global manufacturing demand the lowest in 9 months? Why are factory orders down? The lowest since April 2012. How could that be? See, nobody wants to think about the people on CNBC, Fox, they're not going to tell you this stuff because they got to get their advertisers. If I was on Fox right now, they'd get a big hook and take me right off the show. They'd lose every advertiser they have. Look, 70% of our economy's growth, GDP, comes from spending. Remember what I'm telling you. Almost 1%, a little less than 1%, comes from first-time housing. Obama screwed that up when he sold all those houses to the banks instead of back to the people. So we lost 45% of our first-time home buyer who gets married, has children, who buys stuff for the house, lawnmowers, furniture, TVs. That's where a lot of our economic growth came from, is the first-time home buyer. They're gone. That's why we can't get it back. For them to come out and say, oh, we're just going to grow to 4 or 5%, it's a lie. Now, here's the real problem that nobody wants to tell you. Refis, cash out refis. Homeowners, you remember, after 9/11, it was Baby Bush who came out and said, go spend, spend, spend. And he told everybody, cash in on your homes. Go do cash refis. Do cash refis. Don't worry. Don't worry. Home prices have nowhere to go but up. And Americans yanked out nearly $674 billion. And that's what Baby Bush wanted to keep the economy going, to try to get his GDP from negative 1% back up. Baby Bush didn't care about America. He didn't care about the people. He cared about the party. They had to win. And he needed to get the GDP back up, the growth in the economy. So he says, let's go and tell them take all the equity out of their home. And that's another reason why we can't grow back to a GDP of 3%. Because how many mortgage burning parties do you see in your backyard when you go home at night? When I was a kid, I used to come home at night. There'd always, especially on the weekend, there'd always be 3 or 4 people in the neighborhood having mortgage burning parties. We're the baby boomer, okay? His parents were burning the mortgage. Because, see, that's the only safety in this country. See, people can't put money away with wages to save. That's why we have a problem with, we have such a tragedy with retirement. We have a retirement crisis because everyone used to use their home for a retirement. That's where the real retirement is. They had a job and they paid down that home. They didn't buy a lot of stuff. My parents were conservative. They wanted to get their house paid because they knew that was their retirement. They weren't going to depend on Social Security. It was their house that was retirement. It's the baby boomers who decided, forget that. Let's mortgage our house up. Well, who was that? That was Baby Bush then Obama. Telling people, go out and refi your house. Well, guess what? That's what they're doing again now. From 2003 to 2008, $674 billion in home refis. You know what it is now? From 2008 to 2018, we're at $735 billion, even more than in 2008. And where did the $13 trillion in appreciation come from? Where are people getting that money from? Where did the appreciation come from? When Obama went out and sold all the houses, took hundreds of thousands of homes off the market, sold to the hedge funds, there was few houses left. And that's when prices went up, because there weren't any houses to sell. And then Obama put in all kinds of regulations, environmental regulations, which made half the land was gone. Couldn't use it. So people are doing that again. They're doing it again. They're out refinancing, and they're telling us there's no crash. No crash. The crash started January 26th, and it's continuing. I'll be back with my stocks. Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All I do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Why pay
Pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I want you to just remember one thing that makes common sense. 70% of our economies grow. When they always say, we're going to get a GDP of 3%, 4%, remember where that comes from: spending. And when spending doesn't come out of your savings or from increased wages, instead it comes from debt, i.e. borrowing on credit cards, stored debt cards, and worse, cash out refis. That is the problem. Because, see, debt has to be paid back. There's the problem. It's got to be paid back. And therefore, the debt is called a financial bubble. And when you no longer can borrow and you're tapped out, the ATM machine is tapped out, you can't borrow. That's called a financial crash. And the clock is coming back to 12. Now, I can't settle all the lying and fix all. I can't fix all that. There's too many of them. And they all have one thing in common: to make sure they get the advertising dollars out there to stay on the air and try to make enough money to keep the stock market going up through stock buybacks. So I don't care if the market's going up or down. I have my gang in a position, no matter if it goes up or goes down. It makes no difference to us. We'll always be ahead of it. And if you're busy and you can't learn, then I got a terrific program. And it's my video program. And I'm starting with I'm starting today. I'm going to be posting some terrific dividend stocks that I will be following. Some great dividend stocks I'll be following for you that I will be putting in the videos. So you have some good, when I see a good dividend stock, I'm going to put it in there for you so you can, again, get back to your dividends. I know a lot of you like dividend stocks, but you just don't know which ones to go to, and you don't have time when you get one to watch it. Should I get in? Should I get out? Should I add more? I will do that for you, as I do 3 times during the day. Every stock that my gang is in, I post 3 or 4 stocks during the day, 3 times a day, and I give you instructions on each one of those stocks what to do. Just do the instructions. Go by instructions. Don't go off the reservation. Just do exactly from the beginning, the first day we buy it, and we always have in our plan, we always know exactly. I always know from a gang, I put what I call stop in. I always know what our risk is going to be compared to our reward. Meaning, we'll risk 2%, 3% to make 8%, 10% or more. We make sure we always, when I buy a stock, I always make sure the plan is, what is our downside? That's the first thing we look at, not the upside. The upside's easy. It's the downside. You got to protect yourself. And I make sure that we have a stop in. It's like having an insurance policy, that when a stock drops back 2%, 3%, it kicks you out. So you can do 5 stocks. I can file 5 stocks, be wrong on 3. It doesn't matter. Because of the 2 remaining stocks, I can cover those losses so quick because I made sure I had a stop in. Think your 401k manager does that for you? What are you, nuts? A 401k? A big skimming operation? I don't think so. So we have some good opportunities for some dividend stocks. One of the stocks is Budweiser. That's right. Budweiser has gotten hammered. Budweiser has gotten beat down from about $127 down to about $93. And I'm just looking for an opportunity to get us in. That's probably, that it has a 26% discount. 26% discount. And it's a good dividend stock. Another one that I'm watching very closely is AT&T. That has dropped from about $40 down to about $31. That's a 22% discount. We're talking top stocks. And this is another good dividend stocks. And I'm just waiting for a buy signal on my chart. The chart that I execute with has my own algorithms. I don't care about what a company does. I don't care about their earnings. I don't care about their free cash flow. I don't care about their president. I only care about are the banks buying this? Are the insurance companies? And when they buy, they all buy at the same time. They're like cattle. When the banks buy, the insurance companies buy, the pensions buy, the hedge funds buy, the REITs buy, the investment advisors buy, the endowments buy, and even the mutual fund people buy. They're a bunch of cowards. They all get together. So if they're all going to go buy Budweiser, I will know that they're going to buy Budweiser. If they're all going to go buy AT&T, I'll know they're going to go buy AT&T. And another good one is MasterCard. If they're all going to go buy MasterCard, they all go together. They're cowards. They all work together. So join my gang tonight. Okay? I can't fight all these lies. Are you kidding me? Hear this kind of stuff is just insane.
Here in the U.S., we have a really strong economy. The jobs market is improving.
Improving? Where? Where's the job market improving? The 233,000 jobs is not improving. But no one dares to tell anybody, wait a minute, we got a problem. An average 223,000 jobs on an annual growth rate is 1.6%. That signals a recession. I better go check my yield curve. Go check the yield curve on the 2-year Treasury. It's a 2.48 against the 10-year Treasury, 2.91. Uh-oh. That's really signaling a coming recession. I have too. So how does the recession stop? It'll continue, but doesn't mean that Trump can't come in here and do another quantitative easing, do QE like he did in 2008 and move the market up 100, 120, 150, 200%. Or if he decides not to do it, we'll have a beautiful correction. And we need corrections to correct all of this mess, to correct these overvaluations. When a stock went from $10 to $80 because of stock buybacks, because the CEO goes in and buys most of the company's stock, so there's less shares, so he spreads his earnings over a quarter of the shares. Of course the earnings go up, which pushes the stock price up, and he puts that money in his pocket. If he at least put the money back into the company, at least if he did that and buy new machinery and equipment so he could increase productivity, so he could give his people wage increases, that'd be okay. But they're doing stock buybacks for one reason, to get his salary up 333% more than his workers for himself. So workers don't get it. Main Street doesn't get it. And that's why we have more small businesses closing than ever before in history under Obama. So I can't fix any of that, but I can reach out to you and say, look, help me with St. Jude. I'm going to reach out and just help me, and I'm going to help you. If you make money on the stocks I put in the video, which you will, and our goal is at least to make a 10% return. 10%. We were already up 16% from the first of the year. Now, I'm not saying every gang member made 16%. Not saying that. Let's cut it in half and say they made 8%. Because not everybody gets in at the same time. But all you have to do is just follow the video on the stock. And I think these dividend stocks are going to do very, very well because they're very popular. I think MasterCard, not MasterCard, I'm sorry. I think AT&T is a real winner. And I also think that Budweiser is a real winner. So why don't you join the gang tonight? Why don't you watch my performance for 30 days, $39.95. And if I don't perform, then dump me. Invest $39.95 in yourself before you invest in anything else, especially the stock market. And then see if I perform. Then if I do, all you ask is please help St. Jude. So, again, this is just what we hear is just unbelievable. Listen to this. This is good, though.
The economy has been unleashed and is now kind of carrying out the robust recovery that was so long delayed under President Obama.
But the recovery has not been unleashed. What's been unleashed is propping up the market with lower rates, stock buybacks. That's what's been unleashed. Unleashed has been this big, massive propping up, this fake wealth effect through fake stock, through fake interest rates. Easy money, but that's coming to an end. Join my gang. Join right now. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. Start with your dividend stocks tonight.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.